Welcome back to Match Reports, guys. Today, me and Hoon are going to be talking about something that's taking over football, and it's the bloody Arabs, isn't it? I'm just kidding. Saudi Arabia have been doing extremely well with signing celebrities such as Ronaldo, Benzema, Conte, Roberto Firmino, some Jota from Wish, which they got from Celtics, and even Ruben Neves. What the fuck is going on? It's none of our business, but we're still going to talk about it. So you're hearing Rio
You forgot
Ferdinand
about
and Jamie Carragher.
Steven Gerrard.
Yeah, Steven Gerrard is also gone. So Rio Ferdinand and Carragher are having a fight trying to stay relevant on Twitter. Well done, boys. So who do you think's in the right?
Honestly, I think Ferdinand's being a bit hypocritical. I don't really see the problem with that. I mean, look, the only problem I have with the Saudi League is that their entire country is paying for these transfers. It's not okay, Al Ittihad is paying 100 billion for this player or Al Nasser is playing this much. The country is signing the players and signing them to teams. Have you ever heard of that concept before?
But hear me out. It's the PIF, right? It's the Public Investment Fund, which that Saudi Don is funding and all of that, which has even bought Newcastle and stakes in other football clubs. And it's doing this for a while now. The only problem that I
Yeah.
see with this is that I've read news that even though Ruben Neves is signed for one of the alcohol clubs in Arab, the problem is there's a potential chance of him being loaned back to Newcastle because that's also owned by PIF. So it's basically outsourcing players. So basically, they pick the player up from Wolves, and instead of Newcastle paying for it, it's a Saudi Arabia club that's paid for it. And I'm sorry if you can hear the dogs barking. That's probably Spurs fans outside. But the point is, that is messed up. That's the only problem I have. If they're like outsourcing transfer like this,
Yep. If you think about it, they've kind of just made an entire academy of a country and they can send whoever they want from this entire league, 18 clubs. You pick the best players, you send them to Newcastle, and then you have a competitor for the Premier League and for the Champions League now. So
that's
if you think about it that way, it's kind of mad.
it's the only thing that I have a problem with. Like this is the only part where I can like see Jamie Carragher's point. But other than that, I don't see any difference between this and the MLS and China League. Saudi has the most money. It's a fact. So they're paying it off to Ronaldo, and I honestly don't see why Ronaldo doesn't deserve 170 million a year. Not even talking about footballing abilities, him being the ambassador, the global this thing he has, the grasp he has over children. Not in that way, but basically the attention he can have for kids watching Saudi League. I've fucking seen children in Al Nasser kits outside, bro, in India. I don't even know what Al Nassr sponsor was. Now it's going to be Nike because of Ronaldo and all the publicity going into that Saudi league. So I think it's good for the league. But I also get the point that I think Saudi should be signing more youngsters. And like it's quite
Yeah,
hard to
which they
convince
have.
them, which they have. Like they've signed two of
But
them.
the thing is, it's not because the league is competitive. They're signing them because they're giving them like what almost a mil a week. Like you think Ruben Neves is going there for the competitive football? No, he's just going there
No,
just
I get that.
the
I
cash.
get that.
Hello, I like money.
What inspired you to build a second Krusty Krab right next door to the original?
Money.
Cash is there, but these players coming in, youngsters coming in, and then making Saudi, League One is holding on for its title for the fifth best league in Europe. It can be easily replaced.
They've
I think
actually
it's not
lost it.
replaced. They've lost it,
They
right?
actually have been replaced. They're seventh now. They're not even
Yeah, they're
fifth or
seventh
sixth. They're
now.
seventh now.
So you're
Yeah.
telling me Saudi can't break into top five in the next 5 years if they keep doing stuff like this? If they keep on bringing in talent, they should also invest on getting their own youngsters becoming bigger, better footballers. Because getting it from outside is not going to be helpful in the long run. That's the true fact. But I think if they invest more in their facilities and more in training, and instead of hiring players like Talisca and Igalo, if they promote more of their Saudi Arabian players, because Saudi Arabia beat the world champions. It's a fact. It's a fact. Is it not? Have they not beaten
Yeah.
Argentina? They've beaten
Fair enough.
Argentina.
Yeah.
There is hope. There is hope. If they put it in the right place, there is hope. I think they can manage it if they play their steps right. And Carragher's just being a pussy.
Honestly, yeah, we've seen this happen with China as well, where they decide to just invest a shit ton of money. They've signed players like Hulk, Oscar, Carrasco, and all these people on 700 grand a week. And that time that was unheard of. Even Messi, Ronaldo weren't making those wages. So,
Exactly.
but the thing was that all collapsed because their own players never developed in their own league. But look at the rate that this Saudi league is going. They're signing superstars after superstars. They're not going to have any positions left for their own players. Like if you see Benzema, Kante, Ronaldo, all of these players,
But they're
Saudi
in
players aren't
different
really up to the
clubs, right?
standard to
That's my
compete with
only
them
this thing.
anyway.
They'll be
So it's
more.
going to take them, yeah, it's going to take them another 15, 20 years for them to actually compete with them, with these players, with the international players that are coming in. So I don't see, it's not a short-term project at all. It's for now, it's a money grab. For all the youngsters that they're signing, it's going to be just be a money grab. Ruben
Yeah.
Neves isn't playing with passion
Yeah.
for, so, you know, that's
Yeah, I
that's
don't
what I
think
think for now.
passion and Saudi Arabia go extremely well. But yeah, point being,
Yeah.
I don't think Carragher has a right to hate on these players. For the players who are near retiring, like Benzema's 35, he's won the Ballon d'Or, he's won, I don't know,
Yeah.
70 Champions Leagues. There's not much left for that dude to win, okay? If he wants the bag,
Yeah.
which he deserves, let him have it. If not in MLS like Messi, it can be in Saudi Arabia. Not everyone wants a piece of that Apple share, bro. Some people just want instant money. Dude, he's getting a percentage of MLS kits sold. How many kits are sold in MLS, bro? Who the fuck watches soccer there? It's gonna grow. That's how it works. MLS is a long-term project. The World Cup's gonna help them.
Yeah.
Qatar kind of helped the World Cup for the Saudi Arabia Middle Eastern part. So I think this can work out. And even though like Carragher has some valid points, he is a bit of a hypocritical person, considering that he's not said shit about Steven Gerrard going. His own boy is gone there. He's not said shit about that.
What should have?
So Stevie G's a
The
clown.
penalty. No, but really?
So it's clearly jealousy. I don't think he's not. I think he's not getting paid enough at Sky Sports to do shit with Gary Neville. So he's just crying about it. But other than that, I think it's
Yeah.
fine. All right, that's it from us. Comment down below your thoughts on this topic. We'll see you again later.